Thank you for joining Dream, Believe, Achieve Strategies, where we help develop your visions into profits. Disclaimer, I'm not a financial advisor. I simply want to provide tips and trades that I learned trading since March. Okay, the topic at hand is to discuss potential stocks for this week. Going to talk about the stock price, the potential, how long do I think the potential is, and the reason behind it. All right, so I'm open to, if people want to share theirs and come up on this live, they can do it as well, as long as this live is going. And if you have any questions, please be sure to leave it below. All right, so the first stock that I'm going to talk about comes no surprise, Tesla. Okay, so currently Tesla is going for about, I think it's about 600. Actually, let's see. I think Tesla's going for about I say that Tesla would be a good stock to do an option put on. Disclaimer, I'm going to be talking about options dealing with puts and calls. Puts deal with if you think the stock is going to go down. Calls if you think the stock is going to go up. And then there's pure stock. I think Tesla would be a good option put up until January, because Tesla goes into the S&P 500 December 18th, I think it is. Right now, a bunch of people are buying it up because they think it's going to go up initially. But as we've seen in the past, and you can look at the historical data, typically when a stock enters initially on the S&P 100, it may do a small peak and then it's going to go down. So I think just from a short period of time, from, like I said, from December to January, I think it'd be a good time to do a put, because I think after January that is going to go up significantly. Tesla is like an awesome brand and a lot of people are invested in it. Okay, the second stock that I think is a good option to look at this week is Zoom. Currently, Zoom is going at a price of $398. And it's low right now because a lot of people think, since the coronavirus vaccination has started, that no one's going to be using Zoom. But a lot of people use Zoom almost just as much as Microsoft Teams, if not more. So Zoom has gotten up to almost $600. So I think it'd be a good option to buy Zoom in March of it jumping. Okay, the third stock that I think is a good investment in is NTLA, Therapeutics. It's currently going for $53. The reason that I think it's a good stock to go into, because within the past, every week for the past 2 or 3 months, it's been jumping $7 to $10. Also, it's also tied to the stock called CRSP. And what NTLA stock is geared towards is developing genetic, and like I said, they're tied to COVID. So that'd be a good stock. And then also another stock that a lot of people are not talking about, that I've actually made a decent amount off of, is this stock called GTE, Grand Tierra Energy. Now, I know you all are thinking, oh my goodness, that's the penny stock. But for me, like, that's a good stock. You can buy pure stocks off of that, or you can buy options. I actually have an option off of it. And this stock is going for, I think it's going for about 40 cents, and it has the potential to go up to $1.50 or even more. And the reason that I say that's good, because, like, say for instance, you buy, I'll just say me, like, I bought, I think it was like maybe 67 contracts for like $100, $150. And it jumped like just a couple pennies, and I made like $60 off of it. So just think, once it jumps up to another dollar, historically this stock has been listed at $1.38 or more prior to COVID. So GTE, that's another one to look into. Now that one you can purchase on Robinhood, but this one's called ICAYY. You can purchase that one on Ameritrade, and that's a good one, as well as Gush. The reason I say Gush is a good option to buy, because Gush is tied to the oil refineries and the oil manufacturing. And you know, like when we start to doing business as usual or get to moving more, we're going to use more gas, we're going to use more oil. And Gush has historically been listed at $1,000, and now it's at like $43. So I think that's a good one. I could give a little bit more, but just an overview of mine. Earlier I stated Tesla. I think it's a good option to do a put on that again for the next month, being that a lot of people are buying it up right now, and I think once it enters the S&P, it'll go down. Zoom, because it's listed low right now and it has the potential to get up to $600. It has in the past, and it's still a needed resource. NTLA has been doing a great climb, and it's showing steady that it's going to continue to do that. And GTE and Gush. So those are the ones that I was thinking about. If anyone wants to come on and talk about the stocks that they think are going to be good to go up. Okay, so Montana, it says when all the funds start rebalancing, adding Tesla is going to keep going up. Yes, Montana, I completely agree. But for the next month or so, I think it'll be a good option to buy a put, because a lot of people are heavy loading in it right now. And so once it hits the S&P, like I think it'll do a little bit of jump and then it's going to drop. And then going from there, like in February, so I project it's just going to, I mean, the projections is like 1,000 or more. So I'm very confident it's going to do that. But if you, I think that in a month or so, within like in this short period of time, it's going to drop down because it's such, everybody's buying it on the fear of missing out. So that's the only reason I say that. Thanks for sharing your feedback. Does anybody else want to hop in and say some of the stocks that they think are going to be good to look at? Does anybody have any comments or recommendations on any other stock? I know one of the guys that's in our group, we have a WhatsApp group where we talk about stock. Terrence, he talked about, what is that stock called? I think it's called MMDME, Mind Medicine. Anyways, I think he got in when it was like in this, I think it was like maybe 40 cents, and then it jumped up to like $3 or something. That one you can get on TD Ameritrade, but you can't get on Robinhood. Okay, Chewy. Okay. Jasmine Imprint said Chewy. She thinks Chewy's going to be a good option. And Cedric thinks Mind Medicine. Oh, okay. Hey, okay. Hey, let's see. Montana Versace. Mind Med. Is that Terrence? Okay. Bad Pickney Promotions. Thanks for joining. Oh, it was 50 cent. Don't understand. Oh, okay. Jasmine thinks Chewy. Oh, okay. So let me go back. The one that Montana Versace think is going to go up is MMEDF. Oh, he got in at 50 cents, then it jumped to $3. So let's do some calculations. I'm not going to get in this man's pocket because that's his business. But let's say hypothetically he did. Okay, let me ask him this. Montana Versace, did you do an option or did you do pure stock? Okay, so hypothetically he did, let's say he spent, let's say Montana Versace spent $500 on the MMEDF, Mind Medicine. He got in at 50 cents, okay? So let's say $500 divided by 50 cents, okay? That means he got 1,000 shares, okay? So if it got up to, oh, he bought pure stock. Okay, thanks. If it got up to $3, I think it is, we'll say it jumped up $2.50. $2.50. He just, let's say, okay, he made 25, if he put $500 on that, he would have made $2,500 off of that. $2,500 off of a $500 investment. That is amazing. Okay, thanks for sharing, Montana. Let me know in the comments if you think it's going to continue to go up and why. Okay, so Jasmine says that she thinks Chewy's going to go up 100 and DraftKings will go to 75. Give it a few months. She said Cineplex to $30 in a few months. Yeah, so I can see, can you tell me why do you think Chewy's going to go up? I can see DraftKings going up for the simple fact, once the vaccine is out, more people are going to be out moving, more people are going to be, you know, into more sports, more getting out. So I can see DraftKings going up. Okay, Cineplex. Okay, Cineplex to $30 in a few months. Let me know why you think Cineplex. Okay, Montana Versace. So he said it was just a pure fluke. He got in off of a tip. That's nice. Yeah, I mean, tips are nice. Like I said, I utilize things that I utilize to get information off of on different stocks to get in. I'm a part of different Facebook groups, YouTube groups, and just talking to people just in random. So you just never know how you're gonna, find out information. So yeah. I'm waiting for Jasmine Imprint to respond with why she thinks Cineplex is going to go up. While I do that, I'm going to do a shameless plug. Look, check this out. This is my stock market shirt, right? You can get this at Dreambelieveachievestrategies.com. And this pouch, this fanny pack. Now, this is for men and women. Look, check this out. Dream, Believe, and then on the back, you got Achieve. It's a terrible display, but yeah, get it. Check it out. It's really nice. Okay, Jasmine's back. She says, Chewy only one within its market, and Petco is its biggest competition. Chewy has great e-commerce store and subscription. Oh, that's good to know. Because, people love their pets. Chewy's tied to, I think, pets, right? Yeah. People love their pets. And right now, a lot of them, haven't been out with them. So I can see Chewy going up. I'm going to look at that. Okay, Montana said Dropbox. Okay, why do you say Dropbox? I wasn't tracking that one. Yeah, I did a YouTube video on options, how to purchase options, because people were asking about that, and I did one on the movement that I let everybody know that I want to start with the family investment, but I'm waiting for it to upload. So once that does, I'll send you all a message. Okay, Cinemalplex, Cinemaplex. It will rise due to COVID vaccination. It hasn't recovered from March. Okay, that's from Jasmine. Okay, so what is Cinemaplex tied to? Let me pull up my internet. Yeah, so I hear some y'all talking about some that y'all think could go up. Tell me some of the ones that y'all are currently holding. I'm holding the Zoom GTE. Okay, Cedric says, where Chewy goes, Zotis goes, and vice versa. Okay, so how much do you think is going to go up? And do you think it's going to be for a short period of time or a long period of time? Oh, I will say this. I was listening to a YouTuber. I think it's called The Trade Travel. Oh, movie theaters. Oh, Cinemaplex. Oh, okay. I didn't know it was called. Is that like that's different from AMC and... Oh, I see. Yeah, movie theaters. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's good. Yeah, I'm gonna write that down. That's right. I don't know if yeah, that's a good one. Someone was saying Neo, one of the YouTubers was saying he thinks Neo is going to go up because, of course, the vaccination, and then China is going to start opening up more, which means more people are going to probably want to buy more of that vehicle since it's an electronic vehicle. Me, myself, I don't want nothing to do with Neo. I saw how flaky Neo was. Neo was flaky just like Pfizer. Oh, hi, Urkel versus Steven. Hi. Okay, you said plus the current demand for collaboration. It's AMC competition. Oh, okay. Let me tell you, I got burned off of AMC. You remember how, what was that, Disney? I think some type of Disney movie was coming out and everybody's like, oh, we're going to go see it. And, the stock was like moving, and then all of a sudden I was like, yeah, no, we're not showing that. We're going to show it on Disney. So, but yeah, those are some good ones. Like I said, I plan to send out an email list once I'm putting out this YouTube and this video about the Dream Believe Achieve Strategies family investment movement. And once people respond in the comments or what have you, that they want more information, I'll share it. So the stocks that I'm looking at, oil, cruise lines, a couple other things. Jasmine Imprint says, laugh out loud, bump Neo. And then Bad Pickney Promotion says, Neo is a good hold, probably the only EV that can come close to Tesla. I agree. Yeah, but I'm not messing with Neo. I'm on one of those ones that's, I would buy Neo in the pre-market and sell like right when it hits. Because it's, I don't know, I just don't trust it. Don't hate on Neo 110. Let me tell you, Tesla has a soft spot for me. They're a little expensive, but they have a soft spot for me because I've made so much money off of Tesla. When it did the whole split, Tesla, Zoom, Apple, they were good to me. They were good to me. My only issue is I didn't know how to do risk management. Okay, let me provide a gem. Okay, when you all are doing these options, if you all are into options, okay, put a comment below if you want to know more about this. But when you all are doing these options to save yourself from losing money, if you can't be near your phone or you can't watch your phone, make sure as soon as you buy it, set it at a limit to sell at whatever price that you don't want to lose it at. So say, for instance, if you buy the shares you buy $500 worth of option contracts, and then if it drops to a certain number, you would only lose $50. Set it at that, because like you will lose your money if you don't, because you can't do a stop loss on options. Okay, Montana Versace says China has the largest demand for EV. Plus, China is going to prioritize their success. That's true. They're definitely competitive. You know, everybody wants to beat the Westerners, especially China. So, yeah, again, I will buy them in the pre-market. Okay, Cedric says that I'm holding it for the long term. It's currently at 160. Its high was at 176. I'm expecting it to hit 165 within the first quarter. Okay. Yeah. You, Montana, and who else? Bad Pickney. They all said that they're going to hold Neo. Let me tell you, I'm about to start going heavy with these oil and gas stocks. I'm telling you, I'm about to have some returns. I can feel it that I haven't had, ever. So that's why I tell everybody this may be a good time to just be very cautious with your purchase, and just start preparing to buy stocks that are low right now that are going to jump. Okay, Jasmine Imprint says, I can see it. That's why Ellen going to speak negative on them or tweet something crazy to stay on top. Yes, Elon Musk is not playing. He is not playing. But here's the thing why Tesla is also so dominant. Someone was saying that you got Tesla insurance, you got Tesla battery, and you got Tesla manufacturing, production, Tesla. All this stuff tied to Tesla is like ridiculous. Okay, Montana Versace got in at $5, then it dropped to like $1.30, then boom. Oh, you're talking about Neo? Yes, oil, Jasmine Imprint. Montana Versace, are you talking about Neo? You got in at $5? Look, you starting to sound like advertisers. I'm with Elon Musk. Tesla is good. Tesla is good. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, these oils, for me, I don't know about the cruise lines, you all. I don't know about looking at investing in those because I just don't know. A lot of them are going to have to dig themselves out of the grave. And unless, the president-elect is going to, do some buyouts, I don't know. Okay, Montana Versace. Okay, WFC. That's a stock that you think people should look at? I'm going to write this down. Cineplex, WFC. Okay, why WFC, and what do you think he's going to go to? I never heard of this. Montana Versace, you always come out with some different ones. Okay. Oh, Wells Fargo. Oop, duh. Okay, Wells Fargo. Okay. Yeah. Okay, Cedric says, I'm going oil and gas as well. Pay attention to the service companies, Petros, Lumber, Halliburton, Ocean Engineering, etc. Yep, I agree. Okay, Jasmine says Kohl's. Why Kohl's? I don't think their earnings are coming up either. A lot of people are buying Kohl's. Are they merging with some other stuff, or why do you think Kohl's? Wells Fargo. Yep. It's going to be a sad time because, like here, we're doing a close down in certain areas where you can't even eat out. So now, a lot of people are probably going to have to continue to take out loans and money and stuff, which is good for banks, but bad for people. Okay, Montana Versace says, it's undervalued, relatively decent new management, intrinsic value is around 45. Okay. I'll look out for them. Anybody planning to buy like something really quick and then get rid of it? Buy something like quick and then make a quick sale? Yeah, like I said, I tell you one that I haven't mentioned either, Sundial. That's another penny stock. I've actually been having an itch to get back into penny stocks because I don't know, I made good money off of them, and it's like I want to continue to diversify myself. But Sundial, it flexes quite a bit, 10 cents. So I think you buy a large sum of that, you can make you a quick couple $100. Okay, Jasmine Imprint says, Kohl's hasn't recovered from COVID, and they are better value compared to other retail stores, and management is solid. Okay, has it recovered from COVID and they are better value compared to other retail? So you said it hasn't recovered? Oh, like it still has some room to grow back to. Okay. I thought you were saying buy it since it's going down like Hertz or JCPenney or Tuesday morning. Ooh, I made some money off of them. Montana Versace, I'm not too hot on what's about to take off. I'm more buy and hold. Okay, that's cool. That's safe. That's good. Yeah. As of right now, everything is, it's kind of like in limbo. A lot of people are, trying to see how this recovery will take off. Okay, he says, I do swing trade based off of ATR. ATR? What is that? Does anybody have any questions or anything? Yes, it still has room to grow, Jasmine Imprint said. Anybody got any questions? Any recommendations? Whatever you do, make sure, I'm going to harp on this risk management. Whatever you do when you're trading these options. Oh, Mr. Fancy, Montana Versace says, average trade range. He said he does swing trade based off of average trade range. Okay, maybe we should do a duo live and you could teach us more about that because I don't know nothing about that and I'm going to have to get on Google and look that up. So, yeah. Anybody got anything else that they want to share? While I wait for comments, I'm going to do another plug. Check out Dreambelieveachievestrategies.com. I got some cool stock market shirts. Jasmine, by the way, do you got your shirt on? Jasmine got a shirt. I got some fanny packs for men and women. It's cool. Look, check this out. And then look, it has the crowns in it. And it's super spacious. Anywho, let me see these comments. Okay, it says, did you get into Airbnb or DoorDash? No, but I saw DoorDash that did do good. And I saw Airbnb, it started high, then it dropped. I don't know what's going on with them. Okay, MACD, Cedric. I don't know why you said that. Montana Versace. It's basically the average fluctuation between support and resistance. Okay, you teach me something. Maybe, hey, I'll have you on when you can do like a brief overview. MACD. Cedric said MACD. Does anybody have anything else before I kick off from here? I appreciate you all taking your Sunday evening to join me to talk about these stocks, getting this money. Okay, Jasmine says she's interested in swing trade on TTM, squeeze, and RSI. OMG, me too. Okay, I do swing trade, so it's weird. To me, my thought on swing trades is, and Montana Versace, you let me know that. My thought is to do a swing trade is like, you only keep it for like a couple minutes. You don't keep it for a day. That's a day trade. I know a lot of people buy in the pre-market sell as soon as the market kick off. But Montana Versace, if you have anything to say on that, and then Jasmine, I'm actually going to do some research and moving average. Oh, yeah. I believe it was Urkel versus Steven. He's into that as well. The TTM, squeeze, and RSI. So, yeah, I think that'll be something more to learn about. Montana Versace, you got some experience in reading that? The squeeze and the RSI? Yeah, so Jasmine, you know what? I think our next live should be about that. Let me write that down. TTM, squeeze, and RSI. Okay, I won't say our next live because I'm pushing out this movement, but I do think in the next week or so, like I should do some research. We can do some research. We can all get on here and talk about it. This would be good. Yeah. Cool. Well, it says, okay. Oop. Let's see, Montana. Oh, okay. He says convergence, divergence, depends. We'll buy and dump based on what's going on, usually a week. Yeah. Me too. Yeah, okay, yeah. Okay, I see what you're saying. But the TTM, squeeze, and the RSI, I don't know the technicalities of it. I know, like when I'm reading it. By the way, also too, I hope you all have your charts on the bar instead of the line graph. You see this? I hope you have it on the bar instead of this. This is okay, right? But when you're trading, you can see when the stock is about to go down, and it won't show when the graph is looking like this. So if it's red, it's going to show that it's dumping, like banks and stuff is dumping. It don't mean it's going to be permanently. But that also helps with swing trades. So if you are in it and you see a dump is about to happen and you see that red bar comes in, you know that be a good time to get rid of it. Okay, Montana Versace says, RSI helps you know if it is overbought, oversold, etc. 50 to 70 is a normal range. Yeah, you know, the trick also too is, or the skill set is when to get in, when to get out. Because even though it's overbought, if it's riding, you still can make money. Like, how do you gauge when to get in, when to get out? For me, like, one way is, again, with the bar. If you see a red bar and you know the stock is about to drop, for how long, who knows? I know a lot of people or some people actually can read, like, the pattern of the graph, the pattern of the stock, how it shifts and moves, can dictate whether it's going to go up and down. I haven't gotten into that yet, but yep. So I just want to come quick, share a couple of stocks. Let me do a quick review on some of the stocks that people mentioned. Okay, so we have Cineplex, Wells Fargo, MMDEF. It says, okay, Montana Versace, the MACD signal, and it broke through old resistance. MACD, Jasmine Imprint had Kohl's. A lot of people are a fan of the Neo. They feel like it's got room to grow. It may, but I'm not messing with it. And what's the other one? Let's see. And then, of course, oil. Oh, and then Cedric talked about ZTS. Yeah, you can look in can y'all see the comments? Hopefully. If not, I'll just do a summary or what have you. Again, thank you for tuning in. Dream, Believe, Achieve Strategies, where we help develop visions into profits. We went over some stock options. Appreciate you tuning in. Don't forget to check out Dreambelieveachievestrategies.com. Get you some apparel. I got YouTube. I got Facebook. I got Instagram. Thank you for support. And thank you for tuning in. You all have a blessed evening.